They'll miss her. I mean, that's 17 points, 6 boards. She shot the ball almost 300 times this year. She's out.
Yeah, 7th in the conference in scoring. So they're really going to have the power of team today.
The live net ranking, if you go to some of the unofficial sites, has Stanford as the number 2 team in the country right now. This is what Arizona has to deal with. You can see in the building, it's always a great crowd here they support. It's a whiteout, as they talk about, trying to strip the basketball, and defensively, they're there. Brink jumps on, creates a jump ball. It's Arizona basketball.
I love Brink crashing hard, having her buddies back on the miss. And then U of A just starting strong with their defense.
Coached by the legendary VanDerveer, 1,204 wins, the winningest coach in all of college basketball. Her team down 2-0 because of Brea Cunningham, a freshman out of the San Diego area.
That's huge. Deep sail. It is not easy to score over Cameron Brink.
Well, that's the thing. We talk about the offensive and the double-doubles and what they're dealing with the presence and the height and the athleticism that Stanford sends your way. But then there's the defensive side of things. Penetration, there's an answer for Arizona. Onto the hardwood they go. This time it's Stanford basketball.
There's Coach Tara VanDerveer. She's pretty cool, calm cucumber on the bench. You know, I think obviously she has great culture and great consistency and efficiency, but, you know, and such incredible respect from everybody in the conference, from what she's done and who she is and what an ambassador of the game Tara VanDerveer is, but mainly that she's just really enjoying this team. Number one key, take care of the ball for Stanford.
Adia Barnes presenting her with a dozen roses and a massive standing ovation. These are great women's basketball fans, and they appreciated the record. Slams that one off the backboard. If you're going to pull it up, lining up for 3, a line drive and a jump. The graduate student who averages 10 a game.
Well, I guarantee you that was the number one thing they went over and shoot around. Nice
Makes
pick
sense.
and roll.
Beautiful pick and roll.
Adia Barnes has done such an amazing job in her 8 seasons at U of A, and, you know, just high standards with this program, and they have 7 players. She doesn't care. She's not making excuses.
It does create an opportunity, and you talked about it for someone like Skylar. It's Martinez is sure.
UConn and Notre Dame were kind of trading winning national championships. You asked Gino and Buffett.
Husband Salvo, and assistant coach on the staff, always dressed sharp in a suit. That Shelby over there as well. There's that danger again. And a jump. Back-to-back triples for her.
Well, and that's really where she gets her shots, because they're guarding her so hard initially. Offensive rebound, kick out. And she is ready to shoot today.
Yeah, you said it. That's exactly what you said. She's being stubborn right now.
She wanted a foul there. She did gather, she faked, but she shot with her inside hand. So I think she had success with that Friday night and does need to take it out of him somewhat. And the Brink in the mid.
Brink, a pretty soft shot.
They're so versatile, such great scores. And that reverse pivot from 15 feet and in, that shot that they have, both perfected, is so hard to guard.
Cameron, by the way, won a state championship at Mountainside High School in volleyball. That's how great of an all-around athlete she is. Isis Bay with the miss. 0 for 5 from distance. To me, that's concerning when I see that effort from Isis and right back the other way. You'll see that a little bit later, and especially if you're a fan of good sushi. Especially if you're a fan of good sushi. All right, looking for an identity is Arizona, and maybe it comes right here. That one is short, off the mark. That's Jada Williams, and is up to it at least the first time. There's a second time and a clear foul that time. It almost was if she was stumbling into her. You could see. You see Stanford in your cereal if that's what you're having in the morning. How about that quick 3 and jump?
That's not easy to outquick Elena Puello to get that shot off.
15-6 Stanford, off to a really strong start. They're 5 of 11 from the floor, made a couple of free throws. Home crowd trying to support their team, get him into it. That was knocked out of bounds.
That would have been a beautiful pass by Puello. Here's the full court pickup. They don't care, they just have 7 players. They're going to work.
Courtney Blakely's tireless. Energy, effort. Brink keeps it simple. There were 2 bodies, adds to her total. She's got 8.
Yeah, it looks like U of A's trying to get there for the double, but they've got Cameron moving in space, and they're just too late.
Someone's got to be open. There was a double team down low. Penetration. Blakely shares the basketball. And a foul.
Great drop pass.
Isis Bayless from Murray, Utah.
You've got to get her. You've got to draw her. You know, you've got to draw her. Look for your dump passes. Look for your kickouts. Good offense by U of A again.
Cameron Brink coming in with 61 blocked shots. The advanced metrics tell us she's the #1 defensive player on this team. On a team that's strong defensively. Just streaking along the base. Blakely somehow creates enough space, but not enough.
You really don't want to hang around on the rebound. You're not going to just get some cheapies against Stanford. Just get back and play defense.
Oh, there's that defense right there.
Pass.
One more pass. Blakely looks inside. Look at Brink anticipate.
And those players feel valued, and that's why they're all in.
Well, to me, that's where the program's at. She's got 10 points. She's got 9 rebounds as well. She almost has a double-double, and we just started.
Yeah, it's going to be it's just really, basketball's a game of matchups. This is a tough matchup for U of A today.
Positive step in the right direction. Jada with her first couple of points. Jada had 13 points, was 9 of 10 from the line the other night. Really fearless in taking on contact. Went to the line a bunch against Cal. Is it 4 threes that she has made? No, she stepped out of bounds.
Her bag. I mean, it's just really hard to stop. U of A needs a good possession here. Pueyo's on the bench.
Jada up with it quickly. High arcing shot. And a second chance. Isis Bay will go to the line. Kiki's turn to go for a run. She just played 3 minutes in this game. Bay, she had 10 points and 5 rebounds in a win against Seattle on New Year's Eve. Shot clock is off. Jump brings it up. She's got 9 points. Has it taken away. Can they get it out front to Williams? Williams, you bet they can. With the left hand.
Vintage Wildcat basketball.
21-12. One more extra pass. Time to set something up. See if Stanford can punch right back. They jump together.
Knowing that U of A is going to trap ball screens, not a great decision at the end of the shot clock. I mean, really, why don't just spread out and create a little bit? So good push here for U of A.
Blakely will go with the launch. Serves that one up. Ooh, off the rim. Had the distance. It's that kind of attitude that it doesn't erode her confidence, but it keeps her hungry, if that makes sense.
It drives her forward. Agreed.
She looks for the pass. She doles out a pretty one, and that rings in and out. But look at just the box out. Iriafen had double trouble owned in Tempe the other night. Pueyo handles the basketball. And that win over Cal, she was really important second half of the game. She and this talented athlete.
Would you call that a globetrotter shot?
That was. Tried to flip it over the shoulder. Nothing compared to the strength she showed the other night, though. I love this. Now, she claims she does this in practice all the time. Teammate Courtney Blakely goes down. Come on. We need you to get up. And she helps her up.
And she helps her up. Power of team.
That's not extending a hand. That's what you would do. Oh, a tough break. And as it rolls in and out, Isis Bay, Martinez, and that's a good call and a foul. And a little bit of look of frustration. It's in her arsenal. Shoots 33%. That one slips right out of the hands. Pueyo looking for some help. She finds it in Jones. Off the window. 8-point game.
That's where the Wildcats are at their best. If they can turn Stanford over and get some easy offense.
Stanford has 8 turnovers already.
And that was the key, the #1 key from VanDerveer. Take care of the ball. And this team has all season. I mean, they're first in the conference.
Wow!
3 for 3?
That wasn't even a great look, Charlie.
4 for 4. Okay, shows my math skills.
Pueyo creates and it's short.
Best shooting coach in the nation, Doc Shepler.
She finally missed.
Had to rush that one a little bit.
Skyler with Brink right behind her. Blakely goes to work. Off the glass. And a chance. Wearing that gold jersey in practice based on her effort. She's a junior. She's a Middle Tennessee State from Bishop Knoll High School. Scored almost 2,500 points in her high school career. She's a legend around her parts. But she takes none of that for granted. It's fun watching her efforts. Brink swings it into the corner. Jump will go all the way. And a chance for a three-point play. She's got 14 points in this game. She had 13 against Arizona in the win last year on January the 2nd.
They're not going to go away.
This takes nothing away from Stanford, though, who's shooting 50% from the floor.
Yeah, this is the Pac-12. Stanford expects nothing less.
Going hard for the wood.
Going at everybody, which is pretty impressive.
6 steals for Arizona. One of those going to Courtney Blakely just a minute ago, and that's 100 career steals for Blakely.
Well, that's why she's such a great fit in U of A's program.
10-point game. Under 5. Stanford, as we said, has been dangerous from distance. They've been dangerous in the paint. It's 12 with 12 boards.
Took the space from Cunningham and just went right around her. Great feed by Courtney Iriafen, the freshman that just came in.
Off the glass. Speaking of...
Someone to beat you out there.
That's a freebie, right?
Oh, wow.
There's another steal.
With the steal and the finish. The Wildcats.
That's 101 steals in her career now. Brink looks to control order.
You can't really, you're not allowed with the rules of the game to get physical. She's kind of used to getting beat up a lot, so she's kind of getting better at showing the officials.
Well, she's banging hard underneath right now defensively, and that one was turned over. Brink again selling like I'm getting beat up. Meantime, all the way back the other way. That's Chloe.
Splits 2 defenders. Great job by the freshman to get the steal and then to finish in traffic.
Chloe scored 20 points when her team won the title at the 6A level in the championship game for Conway High School. Talk about a memory just a year ago that no one will ever take away. Cunningham. Jump's got all 4 of them. Let's see if someone else can pitch into the fun. Not that time. Second chance and a bucket. The amazing afternoon.
She's going to make you pay if you leave her that wide open.
Blakely thought she had found something, snuck through the keyhole, but just really didn't have a good look at it. Just to stop, gather. This is not how you wanted to head into the locker room. Stanford on a strong run now. It's exactly how Tara and her squad wanted to head into the locker room. Along the base, what a beautiful shot. Positive step for the Cats before they head into the locker room. Blakely, time disappearing. Jones steps back and misses an empty possession. As a college athlete myself, a generation ago, you want to be a part of history. You want to make your coach look good. You want to have them celebrate your coach. I think it's just as special. I think she may undersell it. That's your humility. But I think it's really special for these athletes. You were on the team when the record was broken. That would mean a lot to me.
Stanford does not know how to take their foot off the gas.
Well, that lined up pretty. Couldn't get the roll, though. Kalana Lepolo from Alameda, California. Averages 6 points, couple of rebounds a game.
She's been off the chain efficient for Stanford. Shooting 61% from the 3 in Pac-12 and 55% from the field.
She rocked the Oregon trip. She went up there, made a ton of shots. She combined for 27 points, 14 assists in the sweep of the Oregon. She was a big part of it. That really boost the confidence. Cunningham uses the glass as her friend.
I love the approach by U of A to start the third quarter to go inside to Brea Cunningham.
They open with a bucket. They still stifle with their defense. Arizona was tough defensively. They did have 8 steals in this first half. 3 steals for Stanford to counter. A little up and under, but a second chance. And that's exactly what was talked about, those second chance points. They want to eliminate it. Adia said we've got a rebound.
Bodies flying. Out of position on the defensive end. Not a winning strategy at this point. she'll play 25, sometimes she'll play 10 minutes. But she's done a really good job of starting games.
17-point lead. Wide open. As Mary misses that time along the baseline.
An inside-out offense by U of A.
Martinez has 5 points. And the tally continues.
U of A still had people back, but couldn't stop it.
Jada. Tough break there as it rings in and out. Martinez misses a layup on a second chance.
Just important now for U of A, these Wildcats, to keep their poise. They've come in this third quarter and gotten really good looks, and some of them just haven't fallen.
Boy, they are gamblers defensively. It's a fun brand of basketball to watch. It's tough when the discipline team...
Frustrating.
Beautiful inbounds opportunity with the chance. Martinez with those 7 points. You can make it a pretty stroke.
That says it all.
Not joyful that she's sitting. She wants to be out there, but positive for her team.
Yeah. No, her maturity, her improvement in every which way for Stanford has been nothing short of awesome. She's just that's the biggest adjustment for Jzaniya Martinez to finish out her final season at U of A. Aggressive and take things away, but realize when a player has position on them and make them make shots.
Tough roll there. That one rings in and out. Courtney Blakely. Crowd wanted to whistle.
Wanted a travel there, I believe.
Brink, another board, and another chance at the line.
Earn it.
Well, as Cameron's career continues, one of the greatest compliments is being booed on the road. It is an amazing compliment. She's standing her ground when things have gotten physical, and as you said, maintaining composure. There's an answer, and there's a cheer.
And immediately gets into all-out denial of Lopolo. Just a relentless worker.
And by the way, a great crowd when you heard the cheers and the boos. Nearly 8,000 people in attendance. And nobody boos the player that's 1 for 9 from the floor. Yeah, that's nearly 16,000 fans this weekend that they have drawn.
Competitiveness of the games, the high level of basketball by both teams. Not to say they're not going to boo you at times.
I'm sure you've heard that, actually. She is being serenaded by a song I think you've heard in this building before. That's a compliment.
Yes, it is.
52-30. Buscana doesn't see anything. There's that stifling defense again. Lining up for 3. Got it!
And that's kind of how the day has gone for the Wildcats. They get a deflection, don't quite come up with it. Stanford kicks out, hits the 3.
Jada, she's the future of this program.
Laser beams. Just don't tell me I'm supposed to be tired right now.
She's got 8 points, been pretty quiet with sharing of the basketball. Buscana.
There you go. I know a lot of people rooting for Detroit as well. This is really big for Stanford in that area. As a starter, I know Tara would love to see her just start getting going in the scoring column.
Bodies inadvertently.
Again, Jada not quite reading the space. Cameron just waiting down there for her. And let's just hope they're both okay. And Cameron comes out of nowhere. She is really getting up here. And really a clean block. That'll tangle up at the bottom. So I'm not sure what the call is. Let's just hope that nobody got hurt. I think they are going to call the foul on Cameron Brink. Up top it was clean, but down low there was some contact. So I kind of agree with that call. I mean, I'm the best shot blocker in the conference, one of the best in the country. I can't help myself.
And there was body there. There definitely was, and she was taken out, which I think hitting the hardwood, with your body like that is frustrating. That's the human side of it. She was really allowed a lot of leeway, by the way, in her lobbying with the officials on her way off the floor. I mean, a crazy amount. And the crowd noticed that too. Blakely takes advantage. The pressure pays off. A little bit of energy in this building. They're going to try it again. The Riverboat Gamblers playing defense. And a foul that time.
Great energy, great press by U of A. At times she's been really, really smart, been able to finish out the game. Other times, not so much.
First one dropped in, pretty stroke there.
Nobody wants to be there for her team more than Esmeri Martinez, though, so hopefully she can be smart, stay in the game.
Kamana Lopolo, her college debut will never be taken away from her. She had 11 assists and no turnovers in her college debut against San Diego State.
And big free throws, that's the only area she has been struggling. Nice pass by Cuello.
Jada tried to keep it alive. Missed that time. There's some pressure from Blakely. Stays with the great guard, Lopolo. I mean, she is Velcro stuck to her. 59-36. Jump's been a little bit more quiet in the second half. Flaherty has that one ring in and out and just working for that. I mean, you can see the work she did, and Iriafen just earned that bucket.
She sealed her out. Great weak side board. You can tell Stanford doesn't want to settle. They really want to get downhill against U of A's pressure.
A little bit strong, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Stanford basketball. Dia Barnes' team continuing to grind, showing heart. But Stanford showing why, well, on the unofficial net, they're number 2 in the nation right now. And a chance at a three-point play. Dump inside, Kiki strong.
Well, they were setting up the back door because they've been denying the elbow all game. And really, U of A read it. They had 2 people coming over for help side. Perfectly placed pass. Great catch and finish with the contact. Kiki Iriafen at another level right now.
And she blew another kiss there, by the way.
Stanford's length just creates so much problems for teams in the paint.
Elena Puello penetrates and lines up Blakely for the 3. Blakely's got 11, double digits. Remember, this is the player that came in averaging 3 a game.
Well, again, as to your point, seizing the opportunity, taking advantage of her extra minutes.
Again, another hard-earned bucket, Kiki.
Scout on Kiki, she's a righty that likes to go left. So if I'm focused on my scouting report, I'm pushing her to the right. Now, she can score right, but she prefers the left.
That one trickled away. It slipped out of the hands of Cunningham. What a runner in the paint.
Stanford playing their own version of smothering defense. Another great rebound by Kiki Iriafen. Very even-keeled.
And she's into double digits, Kiki is. Her second half has been strong. Dimitri along the baseline.
She's going to be huge for Stanford.
Ooh, oh. What a pretty turnaround jumper that was.
Yeah, she can shoot it. She's a great passer. She plays everything from the 3-4 to the 5 for Stanford. Just a really key part to this team that wants to win some championships.
A triple. Jada Williams, the freshman. McDonald's All-American athlete, has got 13 points. Talk about her participation, her effort. Right back the other way with the triple from Harriel.
Yeah. We talked about her earlier, her impact off the bench. Really shooting the ball well, giving great energy. They have so many weapons.
Jzaniya had a great game New Year's Eve, had 13 points in 18 minutes against Morgan State. They're looking to continue to march to They hope a number 1 seed as we head into March. Arizona still thinking we got a shot. They're gonna take a bump in the net with this game today. Williams will go to the line.
Whatever, you're still going to go down a little bit. It's very, very heavily weighted on the women's side. They do look at how you finish. It was a great move by Jada Williams to move to the Loyal Country Day. Terry Bamford, one of the best coaches in the country. Great rim run! Posts are always down to pick their player up.
13 points for Kiki. The guards have 27 points between them.
U of A's in a zone, a 2-3 zone right now.
Kiki did not use the glass. Instead,
rip left. She's unstoppable. Good job by Bay not fouling there, making her make what was not an easy shot. That was a long layup.
15 points, 8 rebounds. Some scoring going back and forth now.
For sure.
Because Kiki's been on a roll. Matter of fact, she's played only 14 minutes very often, and she's got, well, let me add to that quickly, 17 points.
And Isis Bay, doing the best she can. Normally she'd be getting a little more recovery, kind of a better rotation. Too much foul trouble.
Ogden will check into the game in a moment. Meantime, Blakely.
Impressive.
Strong, there's an answer. Well, it's interesting, a bit of a karma thing, too, because of the effort she puts out in practice. Now she's getting rewarded in the game.
What's going on in college athletics? People are getting stuff that they haven't earned yet.
Paycheck for voicing some commercials. All that does not go on the floor with you. Good firm pass.
U of A really working hard in their 2-3 zone.
Very often underneath. No whistle, but a follow. Weak side rebound. And a buck. Harriel's got 9 points in just 13 minutes.
Stanford guards are taking the page out of Brink and Iriafen's book, and they are crashing.
Wow, Blakely forced her way. Ogden up with it along the baseline. She'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
That's a shot you want Ogden taking in the zone, that pull-up jumper baseline.
What a player Ogden was. Got invited to the Under Armour. The next working.
Stanford's got their bench in except for Kiki Iriafen. So we'll see how much longer she gets to stay out there.
Cunningham has that one knocked out of bounds. 2 of 3 from the floor and has played 10 total minutes. What beautiful stop popping.
Just flying around, 3 people behind the ball. They don't want to do that.
Because she had one the other night, right?
So she did, yes.
You can make it 11. Cunningham has that one ring in and out.
LA schools this next weekend at home, so those are going to be big games. Off the rim, but Clardy grabs it instead of Iriafen. U of A staying in their extended 2-3 zone. It's actually, they're doing a great job. They just got a rebound out of it.
Shoots 46% from 3.
Clardy
all the way. Steal. Bucket. But a miss. It was there for her.
Yeah, I love her aggressiveness shooting the gap.
Cunningham creates a second chance. Blakely penetrates high off the window.
Now doing it against the number 6 team in the nation. That's got to build a lot of confidence.
Charlie and I, glad you spent some time with us. Penetration. Get it. Martinez fights her way through. Get that career high. She didn't. Lost the basketball.
Catch the ball in the paint. You got to shoot it. No overpassing. Unless you just get swarmed. Another foul. We got Cuello to put in. He's not in foul trouble.
Cunningham, by the way, finishes with 4 points. 2 of 4 from the floor. Had a rebound as well and playing 12 minutes.
Yeah, just hard to get her touches with such great.
You talked about that early.
Yeah, Stanford is their interior defense is second to none.
Whistling.
I'll tell you what, though, as a coach, I want to keep everybody safe. A foul's a foul.
Harriel pushes to 14 points. Jzaniya having a really good day. She had 14 against Cal Poly earlier this year. You talked about it. This is kind of the first go of it for her this year. And a chance to go to the line for the true freshman. Top 100 player in the country in the class of 23. Player at Whitney Young High School.
Great
Ogden.
freshman to freshman. Good luck. Didn't get it to fall. Here comes Blakely.
Courtney. Oh. That's a career high.
The look off. Gather with 2 feet. That was pretty.
She'd never scored 19 in a college game until today. There's a positive idea for you and your staff.
Oh, wow. A good decision by Tara. I mean, you got to reward those players that are great practice players, and also you don't want to risk anybody getting shot.
She had her teammates Harriel and Brink pick her up today, and along with Jump and Iriafen. A great day.
Well, they're always great from the free throw line. They're really only averaging like about 44%, so way above their average today from the field.
One more bucket. 24 points for Blakely. Today was her day on a day individually that Stanford dominated. The Cardinal continuing to play like one of the best teams in the nation in the #1 basketball conference in the nation. Legendary coach VanDerveer talks about how connected her team is, how much they work together, and they showed it today.
They absolutely did. Great sweep for the Cardinal.